Gas, propane gas.
Yeah.
Love that because sometimes I borrowed this from here, so I'm putting it back.
Okay.
Now, if you take one out, should it always go right back into the spot?
No, I
that
can
you
take
took
this
it?
and good question. I can take this and put this here, and you know why I would leave it here? Because this is almost full, and they will quicker work this one in this location rather than where it is.
Right. So the outermost will be.
Yeah, I usually
keep them.
I usually take what's full in the center here, put them on the outside, and take the empty ones and bring them inside because they like to work.
Is that a hive beetle or is it's just
That's a hive beetle.
It is?
Yep.
Okay. I should have killed it while I had the chance.
Where is he?
It was on the side.
You killing one wouldn't make much of a difference. When I first came here, when I opened a hive, hundreds just running crazy. And being a member of the Broward Beekeepers Association,
Yeah.
one beekeeper was using the same grub granules that they sprinkle on the lawn for the grub. Because you don't know what's happening in parts of the house. You're not occupying all the space. If you leave all those boxes on, it's just a matter of time before other insects start to move in and destroy the hive, weaken them. So you're looking for, okay, right here. I added this box on recently. And this is a new frame that they haven't even started working as yet. So it tells me that wherever they were getting their honey source from before came to a halt, because there are full frames in here with honey to extract, but I wasn't ready to extract just one box of honey because I don't want it sitting in the office here indefinitely and getting crystals. When I put this box on, this is what I was getting. It had honey all there drawn. They had honey in there.
That white stuff on it?
Yeah. That white stuff is new comb that they built. All this here is new comb that they built, and they will do the same thing when they fill that up. Look at what they did here with this frame. That's a no-no.
Why?
So, because I don't want them to build it like that. I want them to build it
To the side, huh?
on the side and come out.
So you're going to keep that for food for them, though?
Nope.
You're going to throw that away?
Yep.
Or give it to me?
Well, you can have it. Well, there's no honey in it. You can chew it.
Yeah, but you can it's still edible, right?
No honey in it.
Plasticky. Is
Yeah.
it? Okay.
So,
Like old waxy.
so even though there's some honey here and there, maybe a box over there and a box here, I would leave that on and just monitor it. Just over the years, look, the water would run off of this. Yeah. Come in
Does the
here.
metal make it hotter?
What?
Does the metal make the bees hotter?
It will, but it keeps the water off.
Okay.
So they're working here. I have my extruder.
Only for the candidates he doesn't like.
Okay. This. They're working. They're bringing in some honey, but very slow. They slow down. 2 weeks ago, they really had a big honey flow, and since we had a rain about 2 weeks ago, things changed. I really thought these would have been full of honey, ready to extract, but that's not happening. I thought it would have been at least something like this. See? And this is all comb, no plastic. This would be a nice frame to use for honeycomb if they wanted to sell honeycomb. But you're giving the bees additional work because you're destroying it. You know? Not this way. If I put it in one of the baskets that I showed you where this side is at the side of the drum, then maybe yes.
Why are the bees stinging?
See what?
They're not getting stung.
Because these are, I know my bees. I said, hello, knock, 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 I'm coming. No. These bees are These bees are docile Italian bees.
Oh,
Yeah. For the hives, and I made 2 hives. This one and the one behind me here.
Oh, the small one.
This
This is the
one,
new one.
for
Okay.
some reason, I don't know if the queen didn't make it or they didn't accept her, and they had laid the eggs in there already, and they made another queen. I'm not sure, but it wasn't doing too well. And the last time I came, I saw whereby there is a queen and she's working, and they're doing nicely. Somebody asked me about what I treat for varroa.
Yeah.
This here is what I treat for varroa. This is called hop guard.
Hop
Okay.
guard.
Hop guard. Yeah, and they are doing wonderful.
And it's natural, right?
It's natural. It's made from hop.
And that's for what now?
For varroa mite, which can kill your hives.
Now that's the screen thing that you were talking about that you put sugar down in.
Yes,
right? Yeah,
yes.
okay.
I'm helping them with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can feel
You know.
I feel it rolling down my back. Oh, look, what are some?
Oh, so I can have another one of those. Huh?
Eh.
So
Without the bees.
how long from when? How long from
costs
when
extra.
you? How long from when? What? How long ago did you put in that queen bee? Like a
We are
year
in
ago?
June. No. I did this back in June, May, April.
April.
I made these.
Wow, it's fast.
I made these back
I
in
already
April.
have one.
Without the bee.
Oh, that has a
Beeless.
Yeah, you can have it on. I already have one, so.
Beeless fur comb.
Awesome. Look at
Can
you.
I grab any preferences on the on the foundation color, black versus?
I like small hive beetles.
Yeah, they get trapped in it, right?
They get trapped in it. You see a few there.
Yeah.
They get
Oh, there's
trapped
some
in,
beetles in there?
and the bees end up killing them too by trying to sting them. But when they're on the loose, they end up getting away from the bee stings.
They're quick.
Yeah, but I no longer.
What is the purpose of the smoke if they're pretty docile anyhow? I mean, can we do
well,
it without the
they-
smoke?
If you don't use the smoke, they will eventually
Yeah.
not
Get
remain
undocile.
docile.
Oh, they
will-
won't.
They will
Okay.
start, yeah. They say,
It,
oh, wait,
it calms them down and it also blocks the pheromone communication,
Oh,
so
I
they
see.
can't even signal attack
Oh,
because you've kind of interrupted the internet.
If we were desperate and the club needed honey, I would have extracted. I would get a box from each of the tall hives. But they have enough work to keep them going, and I wouldn't do this most probably until about September, the way from what I'm seeing now, in that by the time they build the other frames up,
Yeah.
the honey would be just ready in time for the next sale that the club has.
okay.
But no need to take out a box from each now, and they still have enough room to keep them going.
Okay.
And just standing in line with the frames,
Yeah.
you can look down in the hive. Can you imagine you have 3,000 hives and you have to inspect every hive every month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just look at the front of the hive and you know, like this hive here, you see how nothing much is happening in
Right,
front here?
yeah.
I want to know what's going on inside.
Yeah.
This one, in the winter months, you just hold the back of the hive and you tilt it up like this for the weight. And it gives you an idea of what's
Yeah,
happening
how much
inside
is in
there.
there, yeah.
And you look at the down between the frames and it gives you an idea too of what's going on. You know, and that's it.
Okay.
That's it there.
Yeah.
Now this is a new box I put on last 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I sprayed it with water, but because the area went dry with nectar, they didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
It's just as I left it.
Yeah.
Look at the
Yeah,
frames.
nothing there. Oh, yeah, there's something.
Nothing.
Oh, there's a little
But
cone.
they are strong down below.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't take the box off because if they need to move forward,
Yeah.
it's already here for them.
Yeah.
But if it was December month, I would take it off. If it was October, November, I
Because
take
it's
it.
the summer where they're going to grow anyway,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, because I don't think the Brazilian peppers bloom. So I took them to my location on 66th Street, south of Griffin, and kept them there for 2 weeks, and then I brought them back. But because it was so close, I just stuffed, what do you call it? Old man beard. You know the oak trees have this kind of moss growing down and always hanging.
Spanish moss.
What do you call it?
Spanish moss, I thought.
Spanish moss. I took some of that and I just stuck it inside here, and I put this ventilator cap here, so at least they can still get air.
Yeah.
And I moved it like that, so they were still getting air. But that's
That's called an out yard. when you have that secondary bee location, it's got to be what, 5 miles from you?
5
when you
miles
do split?
preferably, yeah, 5-6 miles. Yeah, out here or another apiary site.
Yeah, 5 miles.
Yeah. Another. They cut this frame in this foundation in two, and trying for the bees to build up the rest there.
Oh, got it.
I don't encourage that, and I'm not going to use that. Then this is the bigger of the two frames that we're using.
What is the reason that they do that?
I guess short of cash to buy the entire sheet.
Oh, I see.
That's all I can think of.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
because if they should even build between there, the only honey you can chew there is what's between there.
Yeah.
But it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Waste
What's your opinion on foundation versus non-foundation? I see some of your...
This hive is doing a lot better than the other hives. So what I see happening here is, because this is about ready for extraction, what I will do is take a frame or two out from here, different size. Again, is it? No, this one is the same as the one on top over there. What I will do here, because I don't really want to extract just because this one hive needs to be extracted. I don't want to have to do that. So I will take that, borrow a branch from here. Pop the smoker for me, please, somebody. Pop it. Somebody else? So, yeah, because you're taking the picture. Yeah. I left the brush inside, so I make a new brush.
There you go. Leaf brush. And natural.
Yeah. So far we were doing well. Now they will get a little
Aggressive.
agitated. Yeah.
If you want to walk away, that would be a good time.
Yeah. They get a little agitated. So what I'm doing here is just making room, giving them a little more space. Because
So take that one out and put a fresh one in there?
yeah, I will put this over here whereby.
And they'll welcome that honey.
Oh, of course. No, it wasn't this frame.
You're doing a good job on that smoker, Sam.
The one behind you, right? With the
You
new
smoke
one?
with the best
Say
of
again?
them.
The one behind you. I think.
No, that's a different size. There was another. There's a box here with new frames. Look at over here. This one here. Thank you.
There it is.
Yeah.
You gotta take one of the new ones?
I'm going to take one of the new ones and put it over there.
Gotcha.
So I'm giving them room and giving these guys here, because I know they're not as strong as that hive over there.
And they're gonna say, thank you, Daddy.
Yeah. You gotta open it up now. I got the majority of them all.
So can everyone hear that that pitch increased? Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
That was not a thank you.
All right, I go across there, I get one more frame, and